striding in, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading out for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Josh Harrison stands in. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting sixth,
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Popped him up. Pham ranging forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in now. Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlights. Shows you miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Smith, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Wendell, a native of the state of Delaware. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Wendell is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco on the run, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Previous history with Blake Snell. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Mercer.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. The double play.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Colin Moran. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Rays.
Here comes the first pitch.
Third baseman, Matt
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kiermaier.
Before the first pitch, a check at first.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Duffy, the runner at second with one away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, number 1, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Number 1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out and the back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, left field.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, number 19. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Catcher, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 00.
Stepping up now, Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 strike now from Archer. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Archer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Jacob Perea will come out now and make his first.
Number 34, Jacob Perea.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
He's set and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Waiting on it is Smith, and that retires the side. So no. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. First time up, he went down looking.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. Here's C.J. Cron now. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cron, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. C.J. Cron becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Duffy Often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
The designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Archer looks in. First pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. Pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
And leading off for the Rays.
First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Standing in, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Harrison's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 19 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Chi-Wei Hu takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Chi-Wei Hu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith in pursuit makes the play, one away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wendell loves it on to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Settling in now, Joey Wendell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south, just with launch angles and exit velocities.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diego Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Pittsburgh, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Captain, Francisco Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Smith, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Here's Gregory Polanco. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th. Ji-Man Choi is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hitting for the Rays, number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up. Ji-Man Choi will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jalen Beeks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Christian Arroyo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
This change for the Rays. Now playing third base, number 21, Christian Arroyo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down. Into the box, Adam Frazier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Runner goes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike now from Archer. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kyle Crick is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. To third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in once again, number 19, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he is a sitting duck after the pitch out. They had that one sniffed out well as he is out trying to score. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Jake Bowers come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Rays will settle. Number 35 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 11 is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
For the Rays, number 52, Chad Rowe. This change for the Rays. Now playing second base, number 11.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Rowe rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Go right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Rays, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Felipe Vasquez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-1 the count now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Archer pitches. show's continuing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Duke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bo Duke.
From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Velasco takes it in. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Digging in, Marcos Luis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Marcos Luis.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And there's their hit of the game. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding forward now, Bo Duke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across. In now, Bo Duke. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Castro is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the season.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Duke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Duke.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castro has a read on it. One out.
Let's play ball. He's safe. Three. Out. He's out. Three. He's safe.
So digging in now, Bo Duke. He flew out in his last at bat.
Bo Duke.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castro. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. So a big moment in the ball game here. Marcos.
Let's play ball.
Capture.
He's out.
Marcos Luis.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's out.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Jamie Stafford wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Time for baseball of the Triple-A variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Indianapolis Indians. Indianapolis attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next. John Martin, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barton moves over, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit. Digging in, Garrett Burgess. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Garrett Burgess.
Skied into straightaway right. Duke is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on it. Stepping into the box, Bo Duke.
Bo Duke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
All right, come on, baby. You're up. You're up. You're up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in, Jim Russo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lyons is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Roger Enriquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-1. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Duke rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Bo Duke, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way.
Move it,
Back
move
up
it,
the
move
middle. Backhanded. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Russo.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Popped him up. Santos will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So a big moment here and standing in Chris Bostic, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lyons is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, Into the box now, Bo Duke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Indianapolis Indians put up 4. AAA. So striding in, Kenji Aoki, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Kenji Aoki.
Skied into straightaway right. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. So stepping in, Bo Duke. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Bo Duke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bo Duke.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bo Duke.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
On the ground to second base. This on to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Striding in once again, Bo
The
Duke.
right fielder, number 34, Bo Duke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Toledo Mud Hens wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable. A player receives input from a coach. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.